Okay, 17th of July 2026. The song is This Is How We Do It. I can't remember who sang it. It's about Friday night, so it's very apt. 11th house, so Aquarius, wishes and dreams, networking, not dimming your light. Venus and Leo. So Venus, love and abundance. Leo, things that go on in the dark. And crowds. So maybe some Leo's going out tonight. Love is in the air, baby. Let's have a look. 17. There's a song there as well, isn't it? 17 and not yet a woman. So we're looking for the star, and we want it to be upright so that we're not dimming our light, which is the 11th house. So well done, Spirit. Aquarius. We got it on the first dice. There it is. Somebody is still dimming the light. Spirit's getting a bit annoyed about it now. They're still not taking any action. Bloody hell. They must be well beaten down. And it's Aries again. Head injuries. Lack of self-esteem. Lack of self-worth. Narcissist energy. Bloody hell. It's not stopping, is it? So somebody is being cowed. Somebody is being made to look small, feel small. Be small. There's no freedom to be yourself. Not good. Because of this controlling narcissist. Could even be a child. So, government officials, bosses, father figures, kings, presidents, prime ministers, their way or the highway. But they're going to set their own selves on fire if they're not careful. Because of the lack of self-esteem, the lack of self-respect, the lack of success, and the lack of protection, and the lack of action. Impotence. The wand isn't working. Refusing or unwilling or unable to take action. So dimming your light. Haunted by the past. Nightmare situation. Can't sleep at night. Again, he's setting his robes on fire. It's all about control. Trying to control the outcome. Greed. Stubbornness. You have to burn things down. So we've got our first major second major arcana, sorry. Burn things down and rise from the ashes. There's our Independence Day. 9 years. I was born in the year of the rabbit. Beyonce, if you liked it, you should have put a ring on it. Somebody is single and loving it. So Aries and Aries is the main one then, and we know that's all over the bloody chart, don't we? So Aries is Saturn, Neptune, Pallas, I see, and 4th house of home and family life. So it's all about that. Judgment of Solomon. The walls of Jericho come tumbling down. Elaine said Jericho still exists, so that could be important. Bringing your walls down, being prepared to be vulnerable, not trying to control everything and everyone, and not letting others control you, basically. So let's see. Four years, 9 years, having everything you need. There's one thing missing, but it's not needed. Yeah. A split. Separation. and it's a mutual separation. There's no love in this situation. An apology is required. Slow and steady wins the race. One foot in front of the other. Small improvements in career and finance. Virgo energy, Chiron, healing. Those in uniform, there's a darker complexion. But there's impatience here and instability. We've got the 3 and the 1 of wands makes the 4, which is a home where there is no happiness. There's no fire in the hearth, food on the table, or a welcome at the door, unfortunately. Miracles can happen there if you think positively, manifest, clear your mind, use your tools, use everything at your disposal. Your words are spells, so use them carefully. Keep them positive, words and thoughts. Siblings, children, hands, arms, shoulders, Gemini energy. So we've got a small amount of Virgo and some Gemini there then. So let's have a look. Mars is in Gemini, Uranus is in Gemini, so war. Ceres is in Gemini. Sixth house is in Gemini, which is health. So financial, spiritual, mental, physical, health. And Virgo, where's Virgo? Virgo moon, well done, Spirit. And the South Node is in Virgo, which is where we are there, because that's opposite to the North Node. So, somebody is watching very carefully, observing this situation. Any messages that come to you are true. You might not like them, but they are true. Number 10, positive energy, a change for the better. That wheel keeps turning, doesn't it? We are going to stand on our own 2 feet. Pisces energy. Feet and toes healed, escape, not putting your happiness below others. So a change is coming where you are going to put yourself on a priority list. You're putting your boundaries in place and learning to say no. So boundaries can mean fences, borders, or your personal boundaries. But there is gossip here. So number 12, Paul. Number 1 and 28, Martin and Doris. So, Pisces then, let's have a look. The true node, your North Node, you're finally facing it. Wow. Yeah, that's the one. That is the one. True node in, and the 3rd house, your value, your worth. You have to remember what you're worth. But there is someone here that doesn't feel it, doesn't want to take action on it. They're being very cowardly or very, very scared and cautious. No action being taken right now. Because they feel impotent. Feeling they don't have the power. As long as you think that way, yeah. Putting themselves into work, it's all about the material life. There's no spirituality here. Issues with the abdomen and the intestines. Not going with your gut instinct. No faith, no religion. Hospital doors. 9 or 27. Millie, Mike, Darren, Susan, Julie, Reese, Chantel, and Walter. Nightmare situation. It was repeated. So sleepless nights, 9 weeks. Yeah. A marriage or a friendship ending. Taurus, issues with the neck and throat. Diane, Mike, lost keys. 3 problems to solve. Teachers, schools, religion, faith. No faith. No standing in your truth. The 5. So Taurus then, where have we got Taurus? Chiron, we need to heal. Unfortunately, the 5th house, things that go on in the dark. Yeah, Mercury retrograde again. We're there till the 23rd. Somebody thinks they've got you over a barrel by your short and careless. They are emotionally, financially, spiritually, mentally, emotionally blackmailing you into staying in a situation and not making that choice that you need to make. Or you're doing it to them, which is just as possible. Yeah. House move, something to do with the Herman family. Running out of options, you've got to narrow down your options. You have no choice, or you think you have no choice. The truth will set you free. You must sever ties with what no longer serves you. 1 week, because these are not your people, this is not your tribe, and they keep repeating it. There are those who see where they're shown, and those who will never see. This is the biggest battle of your life. So, it could be bigger than a personal issue. It could be a global thing. Because it's about the crowd, the collective, the 11th house. But you must be a leader. You must stand up first for others to follow. If you dim your light, people, I know it's not, maybe you've stuck your neck out before and not got, everybody stepped back and left you stuck. But now is not the time to be a coward. So legs and ankles, social and tribal gatherings, the workplace, deep yellow, group activities, society, friends, your hopes, wishes, aspirations and social consciousness. You must face the chaos to follow your true north node, and then there'll be hope, healing and freedom. It's your personal identity, the greater group, your extended family, professional class, your tribe or race, because these are not your tribe. You must find them isolated, introspective, feeling erased because with the wrong team. It's your hopes, wishes and dreams shattered. And you may feel like you're doing it for the good of society, playing the martyr, gritting your teeth, grinning and bearing it. We've said that for about 3 days now. That's not the way Spirit wants it to be. So, Venus in Leo desires adoration, so some narcissist here wants to be adored. Erotic, dramatic, so drama queen, amorous, warm-hearted, so somebody's trying to possibly blackmail you with sex. Falls instantly in love, slowly in love, and is attracting to strong personalities. I think we'll do a rune today. Notice delays, restrictions, resistance leading to strength, innovation, the need fire, your self-reliance, distress, confusion, conflict, power of the will to overcome it. So you have to overcome this. Know your worth. Let's have a look. Notice. Which rune is it? What number is it? Necessity. So this is out of necessity. The Norn of the future. Your true north node. Well done. And look, it's a cross. So faith as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. So we've got number 10 there. And that is also a cross, isn't it? It's a bit of a strange cross, but it is. That's more like a kiss. So, north is then. It's crossed fingers. Keep your fingers crossed, I believe. Yeah. Northeast. Nid. Oppressive to the heart. Yes, sir. It's somebody is oppressing you, controlling you, yet often proves a help in the salvation of the children of men who heed it in time. So you must listen now. The letter N. This N for Norman. This is the rune of necessity. It is very name means need. As the word of the rune poem says, that which is necessary is often oppressive to the heart, so it won't be easy. But it can be a great teacher. There's your teacher. About the reality of the world and our place within it. Of course, managing life often relies upon a little good luck. Well, we've got a little bit of a good luck there with the Wheel of Fortune. The custom of crossing one's fingers harkens back to the shape of the rune Northeast. This rune is also associated with so-called need fires. We've got a lot of fires there, haven't we? That were lit in the time of the plague and famine with Rowan and Beach too. So, it's the goddess of fate, the veiled Norn of the future, who assures us through this rune that what we must be, must be. Skuld was considered to be the youngest of the three goddesses of fate, and as the Norn of hidden future, she is particularly important divination. On a less positive note, the rune is also associated with the dreadful serpent Nidhogg, so those born in the year of the snake, and last year, whose name literally means gnawer from beneath. The monster endlessly assaults the roots of the wild tree, or the family tree, that is the backbone of the cosmos. The rune can be regarded as a symbol of fear and insecurity, and that's what we've had for the past week, undermining your personal self-confidence, just as its mythical counterpart constantly attempts to subvert the order of the universe. Just as the previous rune, Hagelas, is connected to one of the 9 worlds of Norn. There's the 9 worlds, the 9 of Pentacles. It is said that the serpent Nidhogg resides in the place called Niflhel. This is where hopes are dashed, feelings of failure are overwhelming, and despair is a crushing weight. It is little wonder that such a state, a little of the luck of Northeast, is a welcome gift. So, it is in the upright. This rune is likely to appear when you are assailed by doubt and insecurity. Indeed, it indicates that you should think very carefully before you take action. A realistic attitude is vital, but it's also important to remember that realism is not equated to pessimism. Northeast is fundamentally a rune of necessity, so some action is required from you. No matter how much anxiety and lack of confidence that hampers your activities, strength of character and determination to control these negative emotions will see you through this period. Other aspects of the rune is the importance of recognizing your own limitations and acting accordingly. Pushing yourself too hard will solve little at this time. Irritation with your limitations may make you intolerant of the failings of others too. Although that period forecast by Northeast is not likely to be pleasant, good will come out of it. Luck is waiting around the corner, and good fortune is particularly likely to come from older relatives, true friends, who will stick by you through thick and thin. There you go. So, let's have the lesson now. I forgot, this is how we do it. So this is how we do it. They're telling you how to do it. This is it. Slow and steady. You've got to take some action. You don't have to do it all at once. Slow and steady, one step at a time. But some action must be taken to show that you are not a coward. You are not, your inner truth. You've got to face your inner truth. It's the blue chakra, so it is your throat. You may have to speak your truth with courage. Some action is needed, especially in the words. Inner truth, inner knowing. Inner truth is your ability to understand yourself more than anything else at a deep and instinctual level. It's that trust you gain when you accept that whilst it doesn't make sense, it will. It's finding the courage to blindly trust the message that your higher self is giving you. Money is tight for you right now, and budgeting issues are having a huge effect on the next step that you need to take. And instinctively, you know that all is well. However, that is not what the bank balance is indicating. You need some extra money to take you to where you're going, but you keep giving it away, believing that others are more important than your own. You created this situation of hardship, not by being frivolous, but by giving away much of what you have. To say no brings up feelings of being self-righteous and selfish, which is an old pattern from the past. Sometimes you have to say no, so there we are, learning to say no. Or else you prevent others from having their own experiences. You are just supporting them to stay stuck and enabling them in their situation. Now is the time to allow others to grow without your assistance. So step back. Not your monkeys, not your circus. Let them get on with it. It's their problem, not yours. We all have our own problems to deal with, especially in this situation. So here we go. This is how we do it. Go within. And yeah, what I said, not your monkeys, not your circus. Then number 9, there it is. Negative energy. So this is your challenge. It's a lesson learned, 9th house. So we got 9, 10, 12. 5, 23. We said Mercury retrograde ends on the 23rd, don't we? So there'll be a little bit either way when it could be a bit choppy. So even up to about the 25th, I would say, by the look of this. Number 9. When the Ringmaster of Scrutiny appears as your challenger, he warned you to observe your situation with discernment and clarity, with a clear mind. There we go. It is time to see the flaws in the foundations. In that foundation there, it was unstable at home. The 1 and the 3 making 4. It's time to see the flaws in the foundations you and others have built under you. It also seems that you may be getting caught up in the details of your dreams, when really it's time to leave that to the divine. Perhaps you're worrying about the past and the future too much, forgetting that the dream is created in the now time. Often the Ringmaster of Scrutiny also brings a warning to read the fine print and watch for hidden agendas when you're involved with others, so don't sign anything. Don't worry, whatever your current challenge is, things will be resolved as soon as you cultivate a detachment. Take a step back and trust that the details will be taken care of once you turn them over to the divine. The universe has an uncanny way of self-correcting when you get out of your own way. So don't jump out the frying pan into the fire. There'll be no quick fix to this. Nobody's coming to save you. You have to be careful. So if somebody says they're saving you, that's another manipulation tactic. Don't believe it. It'll just keep you trapped in the same situation a lot longer than you need to be. So, here we go then. This is how we do it. Yeah, 23. What did I say? So there's the 23. So we've got to get out of this Mercury retrograde. We've been revisiting the past. It is, we need to get over that. The Crow, Scorpio, death and destruction. Bringing them walls down. Destroying something so you can rise like the phoenix. The Raven. Sacred bird of death and endings, the raven brings a message of time passing. The leaves will fall, the nest is empty, and there comes a season for contemplation of loss. The raven's wisdom is that all things must pass, and that clinging to the present is useless. Understand the cycles of life, make acceptance of change easier to bear. as well as making each moment more precious as it passes. There are times for grieving, and to deny it is to prolong in many cases. Find a safe time and space to mourn your losses, then rise above them like the phoenix. As the raven flies, and see the bigger picture, for blessings accompany your loss. So when something ends, something new begins. When there's a death, there's a birth. It's as simple as that. A rebirth is imminent, but first of all, you've got to destroy everything, burn it to the ground. So thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye-bye.